I'd like to welcome you to our beginning band portion of tonight's concert. These are all students that just started their instrument in August. At that point, they probably couldn't even name an instrument. They didn't know how to put them together. They didn't know which end to blow into. They didn't know how to make sound. We started them on straws. I had them blowing air at gumballs through licorice just to use air, and give them some sugar. They love it, right? And now they can play songs for you. It's amazing. We're gonna start this with an introduction from Juliet Swinford of our first piece called Christmas Fanfare by Randall Standridge. I invite Juliet to come on up.
Christmas Fanfare combines the melodies from In Excelsis Deo and Deck the Halls to create an energetic fanfare that stays within the range of young band musicians. This piece is written primarily with the first 6 notes that most band students learn, and it provides excellent opportunities to develop ensemble playing style and percussion techniques. We are excited to kick off our portion of the concert tonight with this festive melody.
Before they start the piece, I'm going to have them do just a brief group warm-up so that they can get their sound in this space. Before we get started on this next portion, I'm going to invite a guest to come up to the stage. We're going to invite Mr. Nick Rowe to come on up. Mr. Rowe has been teaching with me this semester, the first and second period classes of the day. He's working on his degree in music education from BYU. He's been a super big help in our classroom. I had students make him some thank you posters, and I've got a small gift for him tonight. So I'm going to go grab that while we have our next piece introduced.
Midnight Mission is designed to reflect a late-night adventure in which people are heard sneaking around in search of their mission objective. These midnight spies encounter various obstacles during their search. The entire piece has a very lighthearted effect, as it is meant to symbolize the childhood games many of us played as kids. While the song isn't much of a holiday piece, it does contain a hidden quote of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen in the second clarinet and second trumpet parts about halfway through the song. See if you can hear it as you listen to the song develop. We hope you enjoy our performance of Midnight Mission by Balmages.
All right, so we got these awesome posters here. And just as a token of my personal thanks to Mr. Rowe and his help, I've got a gift card for him and a little chocolate. For our next piece, we're going to invite Charlotte Peterson, Carter Cheney, and Timothy Harris to come on up to introduce it.
the consistorium to compose this piece, meaning our band was one of the first to perform it. We don't usually repeat pieces each year, but this year Scratch Eden wrote a part 2 to Frost Giants. Our band too will be premiering that sequel later this evening, so we wanted to make sure we share the original piece with you before they play the sequel. We even had the opportunity to do a Zoom call last week with Scratch Eden, where we were able to perform his music for him and receive feedback from him, as well as we learned about what a day in the life of a current band composer is like.
Both Frost Giants and Frost Giants 2 are rooted in Norse mythology. In Norse mythology, the Frost Giants were the first rulers of the universe. They eventually gave birth to the gods who overthrew them and reshaped the universe out of Ymir's body, the first Frost Giant. The rivalry between the giants and gods is ongoing. The giants intend to bring on Ragnarok, the end and rebirth of the universe, while the gods want to prevent it at all costs. It is believed that the giants will eventually win, allowing Ragnarok to begin and for the universe to end.
In this piece, the Frost Giants march on Midgard, the mortal plague. Their bodies block the sun, their steps shake the earth. Their very presence spells certain doom for the helpless mortals at their feet. Can the gods defeat the giants in time, or is this the beginning of the end? In this piece, you'll hear lots of loud percussion and big band moments. So sit back and be ready for a roaring ending to our beginning band portion of this winter concert. We'd like to wish you a happy holidays and a happy new year. And thank you for joining us for our beginning band concert tonight.
You're going to have each row stand up, and then this is your opportunity to get a picture of them. I know it's hard to see your students up here as they're layered up there. So each row